I was going to intro this video outside, but it's so sunny I can't see. We participated in No Mow May, partly because the lawnmower couldn't reach the top lawn, and partly because the bees like the dandelions, so we left the top lawn to do its thing. And now it's like knee height. The lower lawn is lovely thanks to our Mammotion mower, and I have to say thank you to Mammotion again because they have sent us a new mower. Now this one can do slopes. I have a plan. I don't know if it's going to work. I need to test the degree of the steps, but I want to try and make a ramp so that we can have this new mower do the bottom lawn, go up the ramp and do the top lawn. I had a few people suggest why don't I just pick up the one we've got, put it on the top lawn and then map it around there, because it needs to be able to map from the charging station. So it can do multiple areas, you can map multiple zones. It goes out of its charging station, does one, and then it will drive itself to the next station without cutting, and then do that area that you've mapped. But it needs to be able to do that from the charging station, so I can't just pick it up and put it in a new location. If I have one that has the capabilities of doing a slope, and this one can do a 38-degree incline, I can use that one to do both. So let's have a look at the No Mow May aftermath. I can see it through the window. So this is the lovely lower lawn, thanks to this little guy that I love. And then this is the top lawn, avoiding the cat poops. This is how tall it is. So yeah, the main issue with letting it go wild is the cats love to poop in it. There are cat poops littered around here, so that's going to be fun for me to trim, because I need to trim this down first before a mower can get on here. Poop bag, the cat turds, because I can see one right there. And especially when I have a dog, the grass foxtails are dangerous. They can go into a paw pad, an armpit, anywhere on the skin, and then travel. So this is the obstacle we have to get around and see whether the degree is okay. I have a level on my phone and it is 25. When I look through the LCD screen at my phone on it, it looks black. I can't tell if you can see the number, but it says 25. It is nowhere near 38, which is way up there. So we got all of that room. Probably be easier to do one singular ramp, just one long piece. This is Mammotion's Luba Mini all-wheel drive series, and it's a 1500 square meter max, and it does 80% slope with all-wheel drive, 38.6 degrees. These steps are well within that range. I do love their quick start guide, it's so handy. What just beeped? What beeped? It sounded that direction. Are you on? I didn't recognise that beep. I was about to say he's got a visor, but I don't know what the beep was about. Oh, he's a big boy. Is he bigger than the other one? Did you beep at me? His wheels are very cool. I can see why it's the all-wheel drive. Hopefully it doesn't get pooped on. He's very nice and white currently. It's got handles on the side. How handy. Hello, there's camera angles. Terrible. Is that any better? Yeah. Handles. Very handy. Look at that. Genius. Yes, he's bigger than the other one. Remove this. Okie dokie. Get off my fingy. These are getting installed. You can't see. Working on the floor is awkward. Okay, so we have a little bit of wiring assembly to do. It doesn't look too complicated. I need a screwdriver. Do we have one in the accessory kit? We do. We have a screwdriver. I love it when companies include a screwdriver. If you're not looking for the tools you need, it's very handy. There's 3 wires in here. All very, very different, so I don't think you can ever get them confused. It's 3D vision. I'm so excited to find out what 3D vision is about. Clicked in. Okay, that looks in. Oh, it's cute eyes. Can you see them? Can you see those cute little eyes? Oh no. I have a story to tell you about the first one, the Yucca Mini. I was sitting out having my lunch in the grass, watching the little guy going around doing its thing, and I had just about finished my chicken sandwich, had a little bit of chicken left on my plate, and I briefly, very stupidly thought, shall I throw it my bit of chicken that's left over? And my second stupid thought was, no, it would just chop it up and then I'd have to pick up chopped chicken out of the grass. So, yeah, I was anthropomorphizing the mower a little bit too far, and wanted to feed it some chicken. This one's now got eyes. It was so cute. Honestly, it looks so cute. Oh, the little eyes. Okay, story time over. I did try to feed a mower some chicken. I'm going to set up the DK tower. If you remember with the Yuka Mini, we actually had a giveaway for the mower, and the winner received her mower and she was very delighted with it. She had to wait for the weather to dry up because UK weather, she's also in the UK, has not been favourable recently. We've just now had the sun return. The first step is actually to do some cat poop picking. I'll try and find the poos in here. This is the worst kind of worst Wally ever. Oh, there we go. Not squidgy. I don't like picking up somebody else's cat turds. That's actually how many can I fit in my one small hand. They tend to do it right on the edge, so they can sit and have a nice view of the garden, probably. More. I thought my strimmer wasn't very good. Turns out the string was stuck inside and couldn't come out far enough. So I was basically trying to strim with about ½ an inch of string and wondering why it wasn't doing very much. So I took it apart, rewound it, and now it strims better. Goggles. It's quite violent now. So I could do with some eye protection. Yeah, battery ran out. I was using this one to do lots of soaring, so at least it's not too sunny when it gets sunburned. Oh, batteries. Batteries are the bane of my existence. They're never charged. How annoying. I haven't even done half of it. So now I have to stop and wait for 2 batteries to charge up. I can't charge them both up at the same time. There's so much grass still there. I need to go much lower. Bucket. This is my compost bin highway. The area that I trample to get to the compost bin. It sucks the grass in, and it just sucked a big chunk in. It's wrapped around. Very good once all this long grass is gone. I'll give it a rake in a moment. No more cat toilet. These dungarees are a poor choice for this type of activity. Raw hem, which means I have all these little dangly bits hanging off the bottom, and I keep thinking something's crawling up my leg. And I don't know if it is. Something might be crawling up my leg, but it could just be these. So every now and then I just do this. So hopefully it's not something crawling up my leg. I don't know if you can see just how bouncy it is, because there's still so much thickness to this grass. This compost bin is quite full of grass. It is quite full of grass. So that's pile number 2, and I've still got... Can you see that? I think you can see it better from down here. Ew, can you see how many all the chucky pigs, the woodlice that I have disturbed? Can you see them? They're all climbing over the wall. They must have come out of the grass. Oh, and I did have something running up my leg, a spider. And they're halfway up my leg. Quite thick roots. They're not Crocs, they're garden shoes. I didn't want Crocs because Crocs have holes in, and if I spill glaze on my foot again, like I did before, it would go straight through and get my sock. So they're garden shoes. They're just a bit cooler than wearing the muck boots. My feet were getting too hot. A few weeds to take out, and I have a cool tool for it. I shall show you, because it's really fun. So the little prongy things, you dig it in like that, and then you pull back, and it squeezes it. Look at my hand. It squeezes it. It pulls out all of that. You can see all that root. Massive. So, and then what's really fun is you can shotgun it. Have we zoomed in? I just go. I hope that was on camera. I have no idea. But yeah, you do end up with little holes around the garden. Okay. There. Squish it right down. Pull back. Oh, is it gonna do it? I don't know. Yeah. Come on. The size of its root. Massive. This thing is so good. It's Fiskars. Not sponsored, because it's fun. I like doing it into the bucket. Oh, didn't go very far. Just gotta make sure you're over the middle of it. And pick up dandelions. Like so. And yeah, fire it. Got rid of the big ones. There's loads of little ones, which is annoying, but I got rid of the big ones. But you do end up with little holes, so you need to kind of fill them up with some soil. I find fun in the strangest things. I don't think I mentioned that one of the really cool things about having a mower go around and do your grass on a frequent basis, you don't need to pick up the grass, because it's such short grass, if you do it frequently enough, that it just mulches and adds nutrients back into the soil. So you don't have to do what I just did and collect all of that grass and stick it in the compost bin, because you literally just let the mower go around, and the fine little bits of grass will just rot down easily into the soil and add the nutrients back in. I'm done now, I think, today. This is day 2 of sorting out the garden for the new mower. I burnt my shoulders, my back. I have a nice weird shape around my dungarees and my top. I even burnt the tops of my thighs. And I was reapplying sun cream so frequently. So I'm miffed at myself for getting sunburned, but I have applied sun cream. We are much earlier in the day, it's only 10 o'clock. I wish I'd started at 8 now though, or even 7. But I needed to strim, and I didn't want to strim at 7 in the morning. Oh, that was awkward. Guy driving past, and he could see me talking to a camera. I think that guy might be a delivery driver. He doesn't know where he's going. This is so awkward. Everyone can see right in the garden and see me with the camera. It was also much too hot for dungarees today. I have added the Luba to the app. Can you see the screen? I don't know. I'm about to map the garden. I'm going to stay that distance away from the edge to make sure that it doesn't fall off the edge. I like the manual mapping, it's fun. Oh, I don't know why you beeped. I think that was the beep it did yesterday when I took it out of the box. Okay, done.
Task area mapping completed.
So now if you can see my screen. Okay, so it's going to take 11 minutes. This area takes about 31 I think to do this area. Where's it going to start from? Let's do a nice triangle areas. So I think it's set quite high, which is good because the grass is still pretty long. So I need it to go cut it a bit lower so that we can then lower the blades down. Can't wait to try it on the steps when I've got a ramp built for it. Yeah, sorry, the grass is really long. I love his little eyes. I'm most concerned when it's going to do the perimeter to make sure it doesn't fall off the edge. That's how much grass we got from just that first initial cut. Look at it all. A massive mound. The initial cutting out was 65mm, so that I can adjust the height. So I'm going to set it to 40mm. My stomach's starting to grumble. It seems to grumble around 11 o'clock. You're going to get the tuft. Oh, that, stopped just before it. I'll probably get it on the perimeter.
Start charging.
I'm going to rake up all of this that he just cut, lower the blades and go again. I need to give him a dust off, he's covered in grass. Right, I think he's going to do the perimeter now, so this is the grass we're looking for. I want him to cut this down. I always laid it flat. I did get a chunk of it, but there's still some left. I'm going to have to get that with a strimmer. It just lays flat when you go over the top of it. How much it came off just from going from 65 down to 45. Oh, I got a spider on me. Can you see it? Can you see the spider climbing down my leg? There you go. I don't know if you can see that. Fingers crossed round 2 he gets a bit more of it down. Go and get it. Oh, that's quite a big chunk of it gone. There's not much left now. And he has to do a third pass, so maybe he'll get that last bit. That was quite long grass. Okay, we're going for this last bit. Come on. Chop it. Okay, that bit's for the strimmer. So close to getting all of it. I am on to making the ramp. So I've cut this piece of plywood down. It's only 5mm thick. I've cut that down to the right length. So I've cut out some new wedges that have got a flat bit on the top to bridge the gap where the steps are all nice and lined up. The very top bit of sleeper is lower. So I need to stop the big piece of plywood here and then add a little chunk across the top to fill in the gap. There we go, we have a ramp. I'm not sure if I'm going to add this strip at the top, so we have the wedges on. There we go. That's the gap we're left with. I could fill it, so shall we try it? I'm just driving it at the moment. You've got to get down this ramp safely. Can you do it? Oh, I hope it doesn't just slide off. Oh. You can stop on the ramp. Look at that, traction. My ramp hasn't moved too much. I saw it lift up a little bit at the bottom. Oh, it slid. Okay. So as it got to the bottom, because I didn't have it laying completely flat at the bottom, it has slid forward slightly. But it was able to stop on it. I don't need to add rubber or anything, but that's how much it's moved away. Turn on the spot. Oh, I love him. So cool. Driving it from the front is a little different. Oh, it did it. There was definitely some wrong movements there though. The ramp did flip up a little bit. Okay, I'm just going to tell him to go home. So the option I have to keep it in place would be to have a wedge that actually slots in under here. So I could cut one out that screws onto here and goes down and under there. There's a little red bug there. And it could potentially stop it from flipping and stop it from sliding maybe. I mean, it worked, he got up. But the fact that he can go onto this incline and a relatively slippery surface and stop is really cool. I'm so happy with that. That means I only need the one mower. The one that has the incline, and he can mow both of the lawns. I'll just bring the ramp in and out when I need the mowing done.
If you are interested in getting a robotic lawnmower, then head over to Amazon now. There is a Prime Day deal going on for the Yucca and Yucca Mini.
So I think the moral of this story is don't let your grass get as overgrown as I did, and get yourself a robot mower that can keep on top of it. Thank you again, Mammotion, for sending me your mower. I will leave links in the description so you can go check out Mammotion's mowers. Make sure you do if you're at all interested, because you won't be disappointed. So easy to set up. Don't even have to rake any grass if you keep on top of it, and don't let it grow crazy high, because the grass mulches. The tiny bits of grass that it cuts off will mulch down and add nutrients back into the grass. So why wouldn't you want a little mower? Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one.